Now if it's a party, I know I slide through. Ain't why me shine with no dime. When I slide through, hey bitch, I'm elevator high. When I slide through, I keep it real, I don't lie. When I slide through, now if it's a party,
yes, sir. Home team, what's happening? Home team, this your boy Blakberry Lorex.
like I'm 10 feet high, ho, I'm just outstanding. That mean that I can't lie. I got the green next to me.
Yes, sir, Bob. It's a Thursday night, which only means one thing and one thing only. It's time for the Rex Pit. Welcome to the Rex Pit. I'm your host, Blakberry Lorex. That's Blakberry no C, just the K. And tonight, we got a New York Giants coming to the ATL to play the Falcons preview for Week 16, where we got a lot of front page news happening with these Falcons going into this game, and we got a lot of noteworthy conversations to have tonight when it comes to these birds. Michael Penny Jr., Kirk Cousins, and yes, even with them Atlanta Hawks with their first game back tonight in San Antonio, going up against the Spurs in Wembanyama, who's having him a defensive player of the year type season, and he is balling in San Antonio. They currently sit at 13-13. The Hawks sit at 14-13. It's the number 7 seed currently right now in the East. We got some stuff to talk about. Without further ado, we gonna go ahead. We gonna get to the nitty and the gritty. If you're new to the channel, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. It will not strike you back. I promise you it won't. And it's absolutely, positively, indubitably free to hit that subscribe button and that like button and hit that notification bell and hit that share button. I know that's a lot of that's a lot of shit. I don't even like doing all that. Just hit one of them for your boy. Do interact some way with the damn stream for your boy. We ain't gonna get into all them instructions and shit. I don't want people to feel like they done went to work and the supervisor then came up to them and say, hey, I need you to go in the back, get on the computer. We got some modules for you to do. Modules? What we doing modules for, supervisor? Well, you just got to go do what the fuck I say. That's all. Go do the damn modules. Safety modules that they done passed down the wire for your monkey ass to do. So we ain't gonna do all that. We don't want people to feel like that. I don't want people to feel like that. Because that be that bullshit when somebody just start giving you instructions and shit to damn do. Brian Peoples in the building. What's up with you, Brian Peoples with the red and black already in the chat? Corey Gill 5 in the building. What's going on with you, Corey Gill 5? Corey Gill 5 say, put your capes on because it's pennies time. I don't know how to. Oh, hey, man. What you got me reading, man? When the fuck did I just read? Jonathan Rose just say, yo, what it do? What's going on, man? And Southside in the building. He say, what up, homie? Yes, sir. Brian BP say, I'm ready for my Magic to play them Hawks. Hopefully, we get Patio and or Franz back by then. It don't matter if you get them back. They're going to get that ass spanked by them birds. That's all that matters. Ain't the Magic. And you ain't heard. Ain't no more Magic left in the Magic Kingdom. Ain't no more Magic left in the Magic Kingdom. They took it with them the last time the hurricane came through there, and Mickey Mouse said, "I'm going to Disneyland." He went to California. Yay! Corey Fine said, "Penny's about to be the hero we need," and then he laughed. Hey man, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into the nitty gritty. We're gonna go ahead and start talking about it right now. We're gonna go ahead and start talking about it right now. So also, I'm gonna drop the link in just a minute. And we gonna have a conversation about it. I want if you ain't doing shit, you at the crib, you're somewhere chilling, you want to come on talking shit. This gonna be an open mic night for the fans, so everybody be able to come in and talk this shit, man. And we gonna talk about what's really about to go down with these Falcons and these Giants, with Michael Penix getting his first action as a starter in the NFL. It's a very interesting week we got coming up, and a very interesting night as well with the Hawks returning after being put out of the mid-season tournament by the team that won it, the Milwaukee Bucks. It was a very hard-fought game, very good game, could have went either way. Very impressed with the Hawks lately, and I think we might have a legit competitive East competitive team that can make it to the conference finals in the Hawks. We're gonna talk about that too a little bit later. But what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna give y'all my quick I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on this Giants game and Michael Penix being the starter for this game and why I think they chose this game to do it. I don't think it was pre-planned for this to be when they finally gave Michael Penix the start, going back home to New York. Excuse me, he gonna have a lot of family there. His first game played in the NFL starting in the NFL, going home. It's a big deal for a young player, for him and his family. But I don't think that this was pre-planned for that to happen once they seen the downward skit that we went on with Kirk Cousins with just the poorest play. I don't think this was planned at all. I think it's really circumstance and coincidence. The circumstances are your starting quarterback, who you guaranteed $100 million to, was playing like straight boo-boo. And the young buck is on the bench, and there's a lot of potential with the guy. And I do believe what Zach Robinson said in the press conference yesterday is that they feel like, as a collective, they felt like Michael Penix gives them the best shot at winning these last few games. Excuse me. Big Will, what's happening, man?
What's up, my boy?
What's up with you, boy? You done all right tonight?
Yes, sir, man. I ain't doing that playing at Apex.
Oh, you on the Apex?
Yes, sir.
How you like that shit, man? I keep hearing a lot about it.
Oh yeah, that's what I play this in Call of Duty. That's all I be playing. I don't even be
That's
playing a
it.
sport game no more. That's it.
Well, shit, I might have to pick up that Apex, man. I like games like that. That right up my alley.
Yeah, but
That right
it
up my
hard.
alley.
It harder to kill on Apex than it is in Call of Duty.
Oh, say less. Then I'm
Yeah,
definitely finna
yeah.
get. Cause
It's
I
harder to
like a
kill.
challenge. I like a challenge, but I be getting mad when I can't get past a stage, man. I get mad, man. Then I just
Yeah,
be like, man,
you
fuck
gonna
this
get
game.
mad for a minute. You ain't been playing. You gonna get mad until you learn how to play it. When you learn how
Yeah,
to play it, then it's gonna be gravy.
yeah. But hey, man, we gonna tonight we gonna drop the link for the fans. Gonna let the fans come in. It's gonna be open mic night for the fans, man. I think it's a vital thing that we need to do when we have interesting things like what's going on right now with these Falcons, with the quarterback change, with the kicker being put on IR, who he's been our best kicker since we let Matt
Since
Bryant
Matt
walk.
Bryant, yep.
And now he's on injured reserve. Possibly that's the last we done seen of him in a Falcon uniform as well. And
Yeah,
then you
if he
got the
can't bounce
quarterback
back,
change.
if he can't bounce back, hell yeah, that's the last.
Yeah, it's very quite possible it's the last time we done seen Cool in a Falcon uniform. So I think it's real interesting what we got going on right now. I mean, we gonna talk about everything from what's going on with these Falcons and they opportunities they got to make a push for these playoffs to Dallas in the Tampa Bay game and what we think can happen in that game that could benefit us. Um, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link around about 8 o'clock Eastern time. We gon' we gon' we gonna get the dual page going, the split screen going. See if we can track the Hawks game while we have our conversation. And man, we just gonna keep it real gully tonight, man. We gonna have a good time tonight, man. Talk some cash money shit and get everybody take on what they feeling right now during these strange times as Atlanta sports fans. So let me
Hey,
go
let's
ahead and
get it.
drop that link.
Let's get it, my boy.
Let me get that link. Now I dropped that link now. When y'all come in here, depending on how many people
That's if they come
come
in
up
here,
in
man.
here,
They be tripping.
yeah, if
They
y'all
be,
come
they
in
be.
here. And I know a lot of y'all ain't at work. Cause if you at work at 2:30 on a Monday and you telling me you at work, I know your ass ain't at work right now. So don't be trying to pretend like you at work. You bring your ass home. Oh man, let's see. All right, I'm gonna pin. I'm gonna go to YouTube, pin it up in there. Link is pinned in the chat. Link pinned in the chat. But let me finish my thought, man. So what I was saying was, damn, what was I saying? What the fuck I was saying? I don't know what I was saying, man. It probably had something to do with I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Hey, so we going into this game against the Giants with the quarterback change with the kicker on IR. Something that I don't think is being talked about enough though is the turnaround that the defense is making and the effect that it's had on these games where we could have ran away with that Raiders game. We could have ran away with that game. What you think, Big Will? You think do you think it do you think the Raiders were still in that game because of our lack of execution at the quarterback position, or do you think they was in that game because of something else? What you? Oh, Will got Will. I didn't even
Can you
realize
hear
you
me?
went in
Can you
here.
hear me?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I
I
couldn't hear
got you.
nothing you were saying, bro. I couldn't hear nothing you were saying. You just chopping. I couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
had to I
Something
had to
going
get
on
out and
with your
pop back
shit,
up. Yeah. Then I pop back out and
but I'm looking at the adjustments that was made for the defense after the bye week, and it's everything that we wanted them to start doing because we knew once they made those adjustments, the defense was going to look totally different. And we knew that the results were going to be totally different. But when we watch that Raiders game, see, we got 3 games now where the defense is playing on the cylinders we wanted them to play on all season long. Of course, in the Chargers game, not the Chargers game, but the Minnesota game, the secondary looked like they were just all out of sorts. But I dialed that up to you can't have coverage mistakes when the quarterback gets outside the pocket and extends plays and have those mix ups. That's the bad luck of the draw there because you're going up a damn good passing game. So when you have the mistakes, it just amplifies when these when that passing game just really take off on you. It just amplifies it. So I think that was the bad luck of the draw. But we saw in the Chargers game and in the Raiders game that the Raiders they ain't got no offense, but the Chargers is one of the best offenses in football, and they look damn good, that secondary unit, and they look like they got they shit back together in that Raiders game.
You
So
talking
when I
about who? You
see
talking about
that,
the Falcons?
yeah, the Falcons secondary
Okay.
unit.
Yeah, yeah. They look the
So
damn defense looked damn good, bro.
yeah, so I think after 3 games of seeing these adjustments on the defense, that it's safe to say that the effect that they are going to that the defense has on the game for the offense to have more opportunities to run the score up. We saw plenty of those opportunities in the Raiders game and in the Chargers game. I dial it up to the quarterback just making too many mistakes not not making the right decisions with the ball that could have gave us those opportunities to get six. Do you think it was that of the quarterback that was the problem, Will, or do you think it was something else?
Uh, I think it's the quarterback that hold us back a lot because that's the only part that was lacking. And the goddamn play call. I'm gonna stay on that until I see something different.
Yeah, you gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay on that until I see something different, bro. You got to show me something.
But it's like we said last night on your show on everything Atlanta sports. If you do just do some different things with the personnel, like run more underneath with Ray and Mooney, let them use
It
their
was too many
speed.
times. It was too many times where I be seeing like the run game cooking and your ass choose to keep going away from it. I don't like that, bro. Well, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah, yeah,
But we gonna see what happened with this game. That's why I say this game gonna be pivotal because like if we come out and he's calling the play call, I mean the same way, and Kyle Pitts started to get the ball more and stuff like that. I was seeing some clips where they was working with Kyle Pitts and with Drake London, so he was getting acclimated with them two guys. The limited video that they was showing, so we gonna see how it's finna go, bro. They said they had like 75 plays and like all along was him throwing the ball. So they trying to get him to throw it, and he said he was talking to all the pass catchers and get with them and try to get that down pat, get that timing down pat, even if they got to stay out the practice. You know what I mean? So that for right now, that sounds good what he's saying.
yeah,
So I want to see what come of it though. You know what I mean?
yeah. Jonte Rogers say I work 12, homie. Shit, boy, I know all about it. He said Brian People said I'm at work and he ain't lying on that. Shit. I'm glad you're not lying. I'm glad you ain't lying about working. What's up with your Michael? He in the building. What's up with your man? Southside Tub in the building. He said with the quarterback. Just straight like that. D. Cole would say, everybody salute. What's up with you, D. Coleman? He in the building. Hey, man, listen. So you can't squander away opportunities that the defense is giving you since this bye week. And when you're asked about why you haven't made the decisions that everybody's saying you need to make, which is to sit the quarterback down, and now you do it when there's 3 games left in the regular season. Everybody watched the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this past weekend, and we saw how they just they just had their way with uh, a Chargers defense that everybody was revering. It's almost like this be those things I be talking about with the Falcons, where it feels like the universe got a funny way of trying to stick it to the Falcon fan base. I don't know what we did to the the spirit of football, but it got a funny way of trying to teach us a lesson, so to speak. Um, I don't know if I trust anything that come out of Raheem Moore's mouth now. I don't know if I trust nothing come out of that. I think he lies straight through them big ass teeth every chance he get.
That's what I said. I think the pressure started to get on him. I think that somebody they made a phone call down there, and boy, because he put Cool on injury reserve, that nigga snatched that nigga snatched Kirk Cousins all real quick.
Almost like you could have been it's the sequence of it all, and it's like, damn, why these feel like moves you could have made weeks ago.
Right.
Well, it's almost like you sit on your hands because either you was trying to prove that Kirk could still give it a go, he could still come out of this, and it was your idea to bring him in. So you can't look like you already coming in your first season bringing in $100 million guaranteed quarterback, and he looked poorest mid-season and can't get his shit right because he in his own head. He physically can't do what he need to do to get the team over the hump in games, to keep drives alive on offense. I mean, it was your decision. So you got to try to save face. I think that's why he still played them in the Raiders game.
I think he gave him much rope to hang himself for real. I think that is what he doing. He didn't want to. You remember how we had the situation with Arthur Smith? He didn't want to bench your boy Mariota, but he left him no choice when he sat there and threw that pass off his ass. He had no choice but to go to Desmond Ritter before Desmond Ritter was ready. But this time, Michael Penix got 14 games up under him. So he
Keep
had
Terry, what's
14
happening?
games to sit back. You know what I'm saying? He had 14 games to sit back and watch a veteran go how he handled his business. So I think he's gonna be more prepared than what we had. You know what I'm saying? With Ritter, because Ritter didn't have no quarterback coach when he was in the waiting. You feel what I'm saying? So
See the Penix playing thing. I I have confidence in Penix to come in here and get the job done. I
I
got the
have
confidence in
confidence
it.
and I got doubts though. Because I want to know,
But,
was
but
it just the quarterback or was it the
but
play
see
calling also?
that's what my doubts don't lie with Penix. My
Okay,
doubts
okay.
lie with coaching, with
Right,
management.
right.
It's like with the Hawks, right? We we questioned so much that was going on with the Hawks organization, not necessarily personnel, but what was going on with the organization that was
Uh-huh.
affecting the personnel's production on the court.
Right.
When I look at the game, see, when me and you was having a conversation last night on everything 11 sports, when we was talking about it, and I was like, yeah, but when I watched the tape, Kirk Cousins just making stupid ass throws.
He definitely was
But
doing that.
he definitely was. But you also saw questionable play calling once you got inside the 20. So,
Mm-hmm.
or once you got close to the red zone. So
Close to the red zone
that
period. We like one of
that
the
was what
worst
my
teams in the
doubts at.
red zone.
Yeah, them what my doubts lie at. My doubts lie in Zach Robinson and Raheem Morris. See, Raheem. Uh, can we get into this real quick, Will? Let's get into this
What,
real quick.
what's up?
And also, everybody down in the chat, the link is pinned in the chat. It's open mic night for the fans. You want to come in talking shit? Come in talking shit, man. Whatever you want to talk about. But let's get into this real quick. So this is what I can ascertain with this situation. I think Raheem Morris been handcuffed all this time and hasn't been able to make the decision on moving away from Kurt. And I'm gonna tell you why I think that. Because every press conference up until this past one, every post game press conference up until the Raiders one, they didn't even have to ask. The reporters didn't even have to ask if they was gonna continue with Kirk Cousins at quarterback. He made it a point though. He made it a point to say Kirk is our guy. We're staying with Kirk. We're going with Kirk. He's still our guy. He made it a point to say that off the rip. Soon as he sit down at the seat and started jabbering off at the goddamn tee, he made it a point to squeeze it in there, but Kirk's our guy. He wasn't so quick to do that this time, and we saw the tune change. We saw his tune change, and what do you know? The change is made. I think this was an Arthur Smith thing, where not Arthur Smith, Arthur Blank. I'm sorry.
Uh-uh. I think it was him, bro. Cause Kirk
I
Cousins was
think
his
this was
guy
an Arthur
all the
Blank
way
thing.
though. Yeah. Kirk Cousins was his guy all the way though, bro. He wanted Kirk
Yeah,
Cousins. This is what he wanted.
I agree. I
So
agree. It was his idea to bring him in.
I really think he was just trying to give Kirk as much rope as he can, hoping that he was gonna bounce back because he didn't want to go to the young guy that quit. He wanted Kirk to play for at least about 2 years for the young dude take over.
Let me
But
ask you this. Do
he
you
didn't.
think right after the Raiders game, do you think it immediately, right after the Raiders game, they already knew they was gonna move on from Kirk?
Oh yeah, after that tape, after you watch that tape and seeing that tape and seeing how the offense was struggling, look, all the other systems were flawless in that game, but the offense was struggling to score points, bro. They were struggling to score points. So I'm thinking he saw that tape, he like, man, ain't no way I can go to the press conference and back this guy no more. I can't even back him. The way he was playing, bro, ain't nothing you can say to the fan. What you gonna say to the fan? That stadium would have been goddamn half empty.
Yeah.
The way Kirk
And,
Cousins played, bro.
and when I listened to Zach Robinson press conference yesterday, and he made the statement that he dialed it back a bit for Kirk in the Raiders game to see if he could get it back going, and he
That's
still couldn't get it back going. That came out of Zach Robinson's mouth yesterday.
that. You remember I told you on the show yesterday. I said when I seen them dial that playbook back, I knew it was over there. It's over with. Kirk Cousins.
And
That's the
but
thing. It's
he
a
did it to give him a chance to try to get back into the swing of things, though.
hey
That's why he say he did it.
once an offensive coordinator got to dial the playbook down for a veteran, that's a problem.
A 13-year veteran.
That's a problem.
13-year veteran getting
Yeah,
the playbook
13
down back
years, bro.
for him.
You getting the playbook down. They ran the ball purposely 37 times, bro. So yeah,
That's why I
that was
feel.
it. Then
That's
once I
why I
seen that,
think. That's why I think they came from upstairs. I think before that Raiders game, I think Arthur Blank and Raheem Morris had a conversation where they said, well, Raheem went to Arthur Blank and told him, he said, hey, after having talks with Zach, after having talks with TJ and DJ, after having not DJ Williams, but after having conversation with TJ Yates and Zach Robinson and going over the game plan for what we're gonna do with the passing game, up against in Las Vegas. We strongly feel like if he cannot get his shit together in this game, we're gonna have to move on from him. You gotta let me make that choice, Arthur. Because I believe Arthur was saying, I think he said early on in his season, you wanted him here. You convinced me to pay him this money. You told me he was gonna be beneficial to this team. We was gonna be able to compete and not just be around, but to actually be able to compete this year with him. You gotta play him. I'm
But
paying him
if we
$100 million guarantee. You gotta play him.
if we actually listen to like what they are saying and believe what they saying, it's been hard for me to believe them. But they keep saying that they keep Arthur Blank involved in everything they do, so they make sure they keep him informed. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking like Arthur Blank ain't never been that type of owner that really like, you know what I'm saying, like looking over his coach's shoulder. He ain't never been that type. He always been a freedom. He give them the freedom. So it's harder for me to believe like he was sitting out just watching him like a school teacher. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking it was clearly Raheem's choice probably to go ahead and give him that much leeway. But I'm thinking somebody did probably call down and told, hey, bro, I know you wanted to stick with Kirk Good, but this ain't working. If you want to stay employed with Atlanta Falcons, you might want to change something up. And he looked at him like, hey, okay, look, we're going to have to pull the plug on Kirk Good.
Yeah,
I'm
I
telling
think on
y'all,
Arthur Blank. I really feel like Arthur Blank was like, listen, man, don't fuck that $90 million. I spend that
right,
on my grandbabies in one weekend. Fuck that $90 million.
right, right.
Play the young buck if the old head can't get his shit right.
Yeah.
And that Raiders game was that opportunity for him to do that, and he just couldn't do it. And because now everybody's singing the same tune. Raheem,
That,
Zach, they singing the same tune now.
and
That
when you
was his
had
get right game, and he couldn't get right.
and when you had the national pundits saying, hey, Kirk Cousins ain't got nothing left, oh, that was it then.
That was
But
it.
then when you got a 2-11 team and you're struggling to move the ball as a quarterback on it, bro, you had 112 yards. You
Hmm.
got outdid by Ritter, the one that y'all said wasn't good enough. He
Yeah,
outdid you. So I think that was the final
he was
straw.
a jump
That was the
ball away from winning that game.
right. That was the final straw right there, Blackberry. Ain't no way you could justify that.
If you're in the chat, the link pinned in the chat. If you want to come in, it's open mic night for the fans. Listen, if Michael Penix would have got to start 3 games ago, I believe right now we would still be in full control of our playoff destiny. That's just me.
I
That's
say
just
the
me.
last game, the game before the Raiders, we would still be in the front. We'll still be in control of our destiny right then. We would have lost that game.
The Minnesota game.
We would have lost
The
that
the
game. We was right there.
the tricky thing about the
Oh,
Minnesota
the
game
Chargers game.
was,
The Chargers game. You remember the Chargers game? We was
yeah,
right there.
the Charger game. I really feel like the one that we really shouldn't have let slip away out of all of them. That's the one you really shouldn't have let slip away
Even with the Minnesota game, Blackberry, we was in the game until the fourth quarter. They didn't pull away until the fourth quarter.
until
We was
Ray
right there.
fumbled the ball on the kick return.
Once they fumbled on that kick return, that turned the tide. We was
That
down
was
one
it. That was a
touchdown.
wrap.
We was down one
That
touchdown.
that's why I don't think Penix would have made a difference in that game. Truly, I
Hold
don't
up.
think he would have made a difference
Kirk Cousins had a pick six in that game. You forgot?
in the Minnesota game. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he throw what
they
three
was
picks? He
already
throw three
running away
picks.
with the game by then.
No, they
Yeah,
wasn't.
that's true.
Look, listen. He throw three picks on scoring drive. We was in the scoring zone. He throw three picks while we was moving the ball. We had no trouble moving the ball against Minnesota. No trouble. So
Yeah,
Kirk
but
Cousins cost that.
it was making for a shootout. That's what it was making in the
Yeah, that's
making
what they was looking for.
of
Right.
a
No
shootout.
defense. No defense can stop the other
And that's why the turnover game is such an important aspect of the game to win. You got to win the turnover battle. In the NFL, if you lose the turnover battle, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna lose that game. On the collegiate level, you could turn the ball over 3, 4 times and still win. Hell, we know as Georgia fans this year, because that's all your boy wanted to do this year was turn the damn ball over. But
So you talking about bet?
Carson Beck.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so you can do that you can get away with that shit on the college level. You cannot get away with losing the turnover battle in the NFL. It
To
so
it's to a
that's
certain
really been
extent
the
at the college
difference,
level
man.
too, because we couldn't get away with it in Alabama. We still lost that game. We lost the game
Yeah,
against
to an extent.
Mississippi. We lost
Right.
against Ole Miss.
To
Turned the
Ole
ball
Miss,
over.
y'all.
So to a
So
certain extent, yeah.
you gotta win the turnover battles. And your quarterback was the main culprit for turning over the ball. Uh something that something that I want, and let me put this in here because this what I was meaning to do before we started the show. This is a quote that your boy Blakberry, that myself I have come up with, and I think it resonates with every aspect of football. And I think it's something very important that the fan base needs to remember when it comes to breaking down these games and critiquing the players and the game plans. This is a I wish my vocabulary was better because I think this is just a hell of a thing right here. Football is always never that complicated, folks. It's always never that complicated. Sometimes you got to trust what you see. Now, if I'm a general fan, and that means you're a fan like my mama or my sister or somebody, you just won't turn on the TV on Sundays while you in the kitchen cooking and see the Falcons winning their game. You don't care how they winning. You don't know the variables of how they getting there, how they getting these points, how they getting these stops. You just see that they got more points than the other team. If I'm the general fan base, this is what everybody needs to remember when it comes to football. What you see is what you're getting. If you see receivers that are able to run up and down the field, catch balls, and get touchdowns, like Tyree Hill was doing, Tyree Hill was showing you that he couldn't be touched out there. That was real. The polar opposite of that, I can't really think of nobody that's really that bad in the NFL at receiver, but
You might as
there's a
well go
polar.
say Kyle Pitts. That's who you been on. Say Kyle Pitts. Go ahead. Go
No, I'm
ahead.
not gonna say Kyle Pitts. I'm not. I'm not gonna say Kyle Pitts. When I think about, I can't think of nobody that's the complete opposite of Tyree Hill. I think I'll have to go back in time a little bit. But what you see is what you get. You can go break it down as much as you want to and say, well, look at his footwork, look at his football IQ, and look at his effort on plays that's not drawn up for him. You go look at all that shit. At the end of the day, if he's producing, you got somebody that produces well for your team. When you look at the Falcons, every position outside of the quarterback position after our 6-3 record has produced. Every position, even Kuaz, even though he missed all them damn kicks, he would come back the next game and he would make his kicks, even though he missed one against the Raiders. But he was still like what, 4 for 5, 3 for 4, 4 for 5, something like that. So
Thank you, like 3 for 4.
3 for 4. So everybody outside the quarterback position has been producing. When you look at the games and how they went, there's only one main culprit for it all, and that was your quarterback. This is a damn good football team. Once you plug in somebody that's not going to turn that ball over, because that's all he has to do. It's
I wouldn't
not
say
putting the
I wouldn't say
ball in
damn
one way.
good, Blackberry. I say we getting better. How about that?
No, I think this is a damn good football
Hell
team.
nah.
From
Best thing.
from what
You
I
remember the
see,
defense couldn't get right at first. Defense couldn't get right.
the defense wasn't being played. The defense had bad structure. Once the adjustment was made, look what they done been like.
Yeah, so it's the coaching that I have a hard time trusting right now.
Right, but we see they made the adjustments though.
So that's why I say we getting better, and I wouldn't say this a damn good team. I say we getting better.
It's a damn good team, man. What we had 10 sacks going into that Chargers game.
Now we
We
at
got over
23. We
now
23
we had
right now.
23 sacks. That's
Mm-hmm.
13 sacks in 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's 13 sacks in 3 games. And we wasn't getting turnovers like that before the bye week. Now we getting turnovers again.
Yep.
The run game ain't never went nowhere. It's always been there. This offensive
Yeah.
line,
We got good
this
one
the
good
best
running back.
offensive line in football. We got two damn good running backs.
We got
Will
one
gonna
good
say
running back,
just
and we
Will
got
just
a
gonna say one. Cause
we
he
got a
gonna
break. We got a glorified break giver.
Will want Tyler to get the same amount of touches as Bijan.
No,
But
no, no. I don't want him.
that just ain't gonna
I
happen.
know that ain't gonna happen, bro. I want him to get respectable touches. These ain't respectable touches this man getting. Bro, this 1,000 yard back. Why can't we do the same thing how Detroit were doing up there? They didn't both get the same amount of touches all the time, but they was goddamn close. They went that far apart like our running backs are.
Well, he got 600 something. He got 600 something yard rush.
Yeah, that was well earned by him.
I
Well earned.
and if you go look at it, Tyler is top 3 right now in the league in average yards per carry. Only 2 guys got more than him average per carry is Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley. So for the minimum touches that he gets, he's making them touches count for the most part. But that aspect, we done always had the run game there. It's the best offensive line in football too. When
Yeah,
it comes
we
to
we
pass
number one.
protection
We number one.
and run
Yeah.
blocking, the number one
Hmm.
offensive line in football. You got a dynamic receiving coach. Drake London gonna give you tough catches. Darnell Mooney is gonna be able to stretch the field for you. Ray can stretch the field for you and be your third and can be a sneaky third down guy. And Kyle Pitts, for all the criticism that myself and other people give him, on any given night he can eat you up. He can fuck your defense up. So when and don't let me get started on special teams. Special team always on their shit. So like your boy number 12. Every time I get ready to say that boy name, I can't because they're hard. So that's why I say this is a damn good guy. This is a damn good football team, man. This is a damn good football team. We can all go back to those losses and say, what is the common denominator in them losses?
Hey, I'm gonna give you that, Black Bear. We got some damn good talent. We still trying to become a damn good football team. How about that? I can give you that. I can't give you this a damn good football team. We ain't there yet. But we got some damn good talent. And once we able to get everything together and working like an engine, you know what I mean? Have all these integral parts working like an engine, then we're gonna be dangerous. We're gonna be one of them teams nobody want to see.
Mm-hmm. So let me make sure I mention this. I probably should have put it in the title, but let me make sure I mention this name, Michael Vick, because I guess that's the
Yeah.
trending topic
Congratulations.
now. That
Congratulations.
he's the trending name. He's the trending topic right now. For a couple reasons. For 2 reasons. First reason by being he's dual congratulations. He's now Norfolk University head football coach. So We want to congratulate him on his first head coaching opportunity for Norfolk. Um, I mean, hey man, that you these guys they have a long journey from becoming boys to men. I think when a guy like Vic gets a head coaching position right at this point in his life, it's a testament to how far he's come maturity wise. Uh, all of these guys, 98.9% of them are boys for a very long time before they become men. And that's including after they get drafted to the NFL or after they walk on somewhere and make somebody's football team. They are still boys for a long time after they get into college. The college athlete, the student athlete after the high school level is very coddled, very nurtured, very, very kept. And Michael Vick, clearly him and his brother Marcus, when they was in Virginia, they got a lot of special treatment for in Virginia, going to Virginia Tech. They got a lot of special treatment. So much so to where when both of them made it to the professional level, both of them got fucked up in the game because they still had not yet grown up from boys to men. So this dude getting a head coaching position for Norfolk, it's a congratulation on him turning that stone over that one
Hold
stone
on,
that was left
Blackberry. Hold on.
unturned in his
Let me ask
maturity.
Southside. Let me ask Southside a question. When you doing your eye test Southside, you really saying that they use goddamn Algier as a traditional number two back that like if they on the same level. He ain't no number two like a number one and a number two. He's a 1A, 1B type guy. Do they really give him the amount of touches? Now numbers can be screwed. We know good and well them 114 goddamn touches. A lot of them bitches came in the fourth quarter. It been times in game where Bijan got the ball. We did 15 plays. Bijan touched that motherfucker 12 times. We gonna be real with it now. Them numbers can got there have y'all thinking some other shit, but like, come on now. We're gonna be real with it. Bijan been doing his thing this year, but we're gonna be real with it now.
I think he got more yards than that 5'11" too. I think he got like 600 some yards.
Nah, he in five. He in five.
Maybe that hit total yard from scrimmage.
Now,
But
yeah, he might. Yeah, he got some receiving yards too.
yeah. But yeah, I mean listen, y'all. the Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and talk about this. I'm kind of glad this being brought up. First of all, shout out to Michael Vick. Congratulations to you. Also, he a hot topic right now because for some reason people want to link him to Michael Penix and him. I mean, because I guess because they both lefties and they black and they both finna been unstarted for the Falcons. So I guess I know it ain't got shit to do with running the building because ain't nobody seen Michael Penix run like Michael Vick. So I know that ain't got shit to do with it. So whatever the fuck else, congratulations, Michael Vick. But you got something you want to talk about on Vic Will before I get into this?
On Vic,
Yeah.
I wish they let that Peter shit go with this man. God damn, he ain't served the time. He ain't paid for it. Let that
Mm-hmm.
shit go, bro. Let that shit go. Stop bringing that shit up when folk give him an opportunity to do something better with his life. Stop bringing that shit up. Just because y'all motherfucker like to fuck y'all dogs and shit, leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with the one who fighting the most or the one sitting there goddamn letting that dog ram him up.
Putting their finger up the dog poodle
What?
while the dog lay on their
Man,
lap.
sitting there letting that dog ram him up.
Finger fucking the damn dog. Letting the dog lick.
peanut butter off that nut.
Put peanut butter down and let him lick. Yeah, come on, bro. Y'all, let's be real with that now. Now, he was wrong for taking part into this, doing this with the dog fight. Yes, he was wrong, but he done paid for it. So y'all let the man live. He let the man live, bro. Y'all bring it up every time something good happens in the man's life.
Oh man. Hey. Goddamn dog fuckers. you
Hold
knew they
up,
were
man.
gonna come.
Look, man, look. Southside
You
and
knew they were gonna come out of
goddamn
nowhere, bro.
Southside and Brown people, man. Y'all finna get up on me, man. Y'all know, y'all stop. I know Bijan giving y'all some goddamn good highlights, but we know this offense has been predictable, dog. It's been reason why Bijan got to shake 3 to 4 niggas
Oh,
when he touched the ball, and Tyler Algier got to run over 3 to 4 niggas. Come on now. And other
oh
team,
man.
Tyler Algier be getting a lot more touches than what he getting right now. We all know this. But I
I'm gonna get
told y'all
into
I wasn't
this.
gonna talk about. I told y'all I wasn't gonna talk about Tyler Algier. Y'all keep willing me
I'm gonna get into this, man. And
in.
because I kind of stay out of the conversation with the you know who getting these amounts of touches and who getting these amount of targets. I try to stay out of it, but between Pitts and Algier, I just got to address this. Now, me and Will, we had a conversation last night with Coach on Everything Atlanta Sports regarding Kyle Pitts and uh, the targets and the yards and why he wouldn't get the ball thrown to him and the reason why for it and all that bullshit, right? Check this out. There are 11 players on the field for each side of the ball. On the offensive side of the ball, one of them guys you can't count because he's the quarterback. So he always got the ball in his hand. It's at least it's at least 5 down linemen at a time. That's the minimum at a time on offense. 5 down linemen, right? We know they're not getting the ball. And we know the quarterback got the ball at the snap. So that's 6 guys. So that leaves 5 other guys on the field that the ball has to be distributed to. This is my problem here. When it comes to targets, when it comes to who getting the ball enough, who ain't getting the ball enough, only one thing matters, and is the ball crossing the damn goal line for 6.
No.
That's the only damn thing that matters. Is the ball crossing the goal line for 6? And like Big Will just said, no, it's
we
not
the worst. We
crossing.
one of the worst team in the goddamn red zone.
The damn ball is not crossing the damn goal line for 6. It's not a problem when Matt Ryan breaks the record for the amount of targets thrown to for a touchdown in a season. I think it was like 13 different receivers for a touchdown. Caught a touchdown that year in 2016. 13 different receivers caught a
He had one
touchdown for
game where
Matt
he
Ryan.
did 15 of them motherfuckers. I'm like, damn, that boy passing that ball around, boy.
Listen, y'all. Listen. If it wasn't a problem then, it shouldn't be a problem now. What makes it a problem is that the ball ain't crossing the goal line for 6. So that's why Big Will is so passionate with Tyler Algier getting more attention in the offense, and Pitts getting more attention in the offense. Because maybe the ball start crossing the damn goal line for 6. So I completely get it. And I get it when people bring up this subject matter. But for that matter, I say to you this. when we were 6-3 and Kirk Cousins was 17-7 for his touchdown to interception ratio. He was 17-7 when we was 6-3. And everybody was, it looked like to everybody we was gonna run away with the NFC South, find ourselves in the playoffs, and who knows what happens. 5 games later, Kirk Cousins is 18 for 16. When 5 games prior, he was 17 for 7. Let that sink in.
One touchdown in 5 games, bro.
let that sink in, man.
That is crazy.
So if it's anybody, yes, everybody got skin in the game. That's why your boy Blakberry did an indictment video for y'all a couple weeks ago. So you can see that it's enough indictments to be handed out for everybody on this damn team. But there's a main culprit. Just like how when the investigators, when the detectives, when they go snatch up all the corner boys, make and try to scare the shit out of them, make them think they finna send them up the road for a few years.
Scared straight.
And then they tell them what? We'll let you go if you can tell us who such and such is and where he at and how we can find him.
Yeah, we don't want you. We want the big fish. We want the big fish.
We want the big fish. So when your boy Blakberry was handing out them indictments, I had a big fish in mind, and the big fish was the son bitch that was turning the damn ball over all the damn time, Kirk Cousins. Because while everybody got skin in the game, when you watch him throw these interceptions, these ain't bouncing off somebody off a receiver hands or a defensive player making a good play at the ball. He's throwing it straight to these motherfuckers.
Bro, it been
So
games where I've been like, Kirk Cousins, don't do it. Don't do it. I know you see him right there. Don't do it. He'll pump fake it and throw it right to there. I say, motherfucker.
I mean, the shit he did in the Charger game when he literally got Bijan running adjacent with him, wide open on a check down, and he lobs it in the end zone for a tail interception. I mean, that right there, that one right there told me this dude done lost his marbles. He done lost them. That
So
didn't have nothing to do with an Achilles. That didn't have nothing to do with a bad shoulder. That was just straight mental.
that's what I was just saying. That's what I was saying on my show last night. I feel it's a mental thing with Kirk Cousins. I feel it's straight mental where he don't trust himself. He don't trust what he's doing. And when you are an anticipation type quarterback and you don't trust yourself, this is what you get. You get a lot of hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You get a
And
lot of hesitation.
I want to bring up a couple throws. The throw he makes to the touchdown he makes to Mooney in the Philadelphia Eagles game, week 2. The one where Mooney had to really climb the ladder to get it. That was a bad throw. Mooney made a good play on the ball.
Deshaun trying to get your attention. That's the second time he put that in there. What's up with that?
What's happening with Deshaun Caldwell? He say, yeet, get some. I thought it was.
He ain't say yeet. He said yeet.
He said, yeet, get some. There was a pass to there was a throw to Ray McLeod in that first Saints game on the sideline where it was a 3rd and long. Ray does it looked like a 15-yard out. And the ball placement is not actually that good. And the defender just missed stepping in front of it, but Ray picks up the first down. That was an inaccurate throw, but we won that game, just like the Philadelphia game. These are just examples of things that slipped through the cracks with him leading up to that 6-3 record, and defenses finally making the right adjustments to where they really started seeing the deficiencies in Kirk Cousins on tape, and they preyed on it. But because our coaches was just not committed to making the change from Kirk Cousins, it went on for weeks, and it bit us in the ass. It's always been there. That's my point. This has always been there all season long with Kirk Cousins. I didn't see it. A lot of us didn't see it, but it's been there. We chose to ignore it because the comeback victory in Philadelphia, the 500-yard game that was followed up by a 300-yard game.
Yeah. Then, like I said, that 500-yard game was the worst thing that happened to him because it
And Big
made the
Will might
offensive
be
coordinator. You know
absolutely
what I'm saying?
right when he say that. Big Will might be hitting it right on the damn head when he say that, because it gave us false hope.
Hmm.
But the deficiencies were becoming plentiful more and more as the season went on. And once the distractions of getting to know your personnel, getting to know your coaches, getting to know your playbook, getting acclimated with your team and with your playbook, building camaraderie, excuses are now gone. Now you have to play well. You're expected to play well. And mentally, it was too much, knowing that the young buck is sitting on the bench ready to go. And and let me tell you something else that'll work on any man mental that's not confident in his abilities. When the guy that's your predecessor, when he's showing you nothing but confidence every time you see him, and he taking care of business in practice, not only now are you not confident in your abilities, but now you looking like, damn, this nigga don't let shit get to him, do he? He over here smacking it going. When it's time for him to come out there on scout team, he fucking up the damn the number one, the D1 defense. He fucking up. He fucking the defense up, and then he just go back to smacking it gum on the sideline, chilling. He get in front of cameras. He know how to speak. He got diction when he talk. He exudes confidence. While I'm sitting here going home at night, asking my wife to put Bengay on the back of my goddamn leg. I'm asking my wife how I look today, baby. Do you think I look good out there? That's a man that ain't confident in his abilities. Because I'm pretty sure Michael Penix was going home and said, bend that ass over. Ass up, face down. He ain't asking how he look. He ain't asking his girl how he look today. He know how he look. Ass up, face down. It's time to go.
Did you
While
heard,
Kirk
you
sitting up
heard
there
how he
getting
found
the
out about
leg rubbed down. Huh?
you found out? I mean, you heard how he found out about the news?
No, I don't. I didn't. How you find out?
The man was in Costco finna buy a hot dog, bro. Was in Costco finna buy a hot dog when he found out the news, and he lost his damn appetite because he was so goddamn happy. He didn't even, hey
See
man, that's
that
crazy.
you know how I don't know if anybody's ever experienced when they know they finna get a promotion and it wasn't told to you on the spot, like by management. That's how he felt.
Right, exactly.
That's
You
how he
just coming
felt.
in like it's a normal day. Hey, I
Mm-hmm.
need to talk to you for a minute. When they say that, you don't think that good off of that. Let me talk to you for a minute.
Like, damn,
Look,
man, somebody
we
done
finna give you
told
that
them
little
about
good rating
something.
real quick. Yeah.
So when I say this is a damn good football team, that's why I say that. Because when I go back and I look at what in the fuck happened after 6-3, the run game didn't go nowhere. The defense started playing better, much better, a complete turnaround, and the receivers are still doing what the fuck they supposed to do. The offensive line still gritty and nasty, like they done grew a reputation of having. What happened? This some bitch he was 17-7. And in 5 games, he went to 18-16. And in total, he's 18 of 18 because he got 2 lost fumbles. He got the most turnovers in football.
Yeah, the motherfucker got more turnover than Dan Maritta had at this point. What Dan Maritta end up
Yep.
with 16 total turnovers or something like
Yeah,
that?
like 16. Yeah, like 16.
Yeah, you a 13-year veteran, my boy.
I mean, there was a still frame of him throwing the ball over his, like he was throwing the ball over his head, overhead, like overhanded over his head, and from an awkward stance, and it was no pressure on him. It wasn't a defender in sight. He's like, man, why you throwing that ball like that, man? That's mental and physical, but mostly mental. So I'm not like everybody else and, want to try to
See,
play it
that's
safe and
why
say, go ahead, Will.
that's why I kept saying it's mental thing because the doctors are telling him he's physically okay. So it's a mental thing. He's not trusting himself. That's the problem, and that's what I see out there. It's not that
He
he
don't
can't
believe
do.
in
He
it. He
don't
don't believe
believe
in
in
himself.
himself.
Yeah. He
Right.
don't believe in
So that's
himself.
the problem.
And he trying to and I think somebody on some I was watching, somebody on Get Up had said, is your body, your mind telling your body it can do something, but your body having a delay on doing it.
Right. And that
Your
delay
mind
is
is like,
doubt. That
right,
that delay
right.
is doubt. That's all it is.
The delay is
It,
doubt.
it,
So I'm not like everybody, like some people, they want to play it safe and say this is not a playoff team. I don't see that shit. When I seen this team was 6-3, that was a legit 6-3 football team. There wasn't something we just snuck up. We just tripped and fell into some wins. That was legit. Drake
right.
London was legit making corners his bitch.
And you can argue we could have been 8-1 in that span. So like,
It really is a good argument to make.
yeah,
Because really and truly, the only game that we really was never in was the Denver game. But this is a good team, man. Let me put it back up there for y'all. Football is always never that complicated. The quarterback been stinking up the field. That's the problem.
right. And the problem, I don't have a problem like who the ball go to. I just want to go to the open man, the open person. I don't care. I don't care if you ain't got the Charlie Warner go out there and catch 10 passes for 150. If that motherfucker was the
Yeah,
one that open, I don't give a fuck. Give him the ball. It ain't
yeah.
about that.
Who
It's
gives a
about
fuck?
Cousin missing the open person and going to a motherfucker that's covered by 2 to 3 people. That's the problem.
Who gives a fuck? Why I give a fuck that Ray McLeod getting 10 targets a game if he getting open? Why do I give a fuck
That
about that?
don't
So
care
you
about
trying to
none of that.
tell
Who get the
me
ball?
Ray McLeod running on the back of the damn end zone wide the fuck open? You ain't gonna throw it to him because why? Listen, that's mad. That's Mike with that stupid shit. And he done made a goddamn habit lately. He done made a habit lately of saying some stupid shit and putting his damn foot in his damn mouth. Why in the fuck when you throw this man the ball if he's standing there naked, wide the fuck open in the back of the end zone? Or wide the fuck open in the middle of the infield of the field? If he open, throw him the ball. That's some dumbass shit.
But I do got a problem when you got your boy Bijan Robinson tired as hell, gasping for air, and asking to come out, and you keeping this motherfucker in the game.
Yeah, but I think they do. I think lately they've done a good job distributing the PT between Bijan and Tyler. You don't think so? The
No, they
past
ain't been
couple
consistent
games,
with that. They tried to do something last game with it. Last game they tried to do a little something with it.
Tyler was out there a lot now.
But last game they tried to do a little something with it. But they've been inconsistent with how he uses his talent, how he features his talent. And that's the part I got a problem with. We got too much talent on this team for you not to know how to use it. Y'all came in the season saying y'all gonna let y'all quarterback be the point guard and distribute the ball to all y'all talent. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't doing that. The most talent y'all got in this on this team in that backfield. We got tight ends that can catch the ball. How many times have they thrown to Charlie Warner and Kyle Pitts? They don't get the ball to the tight end. That's a problem.
He was getting the ball last week.
That's why I say they made a little something change last week. The only problem was Kirk Cousins. 'Cause the only problem with Kirk Cousins last week, for sure.
Yeah. Southside, old Brian People said, we understand, Will. Hey, y'all know Will gonna go to bat for Tyler, boy. He gonna go to bat for that.
But tell me I'm wrong though. 'Cause we had a 1,000 yard back
I agree.
that they
I
they
agree.
certainly forgot about, bro. 1,000 yard back.
I don't think they forgot about him, though.
Come on,
I don't think
Blackberry.
that.
You watch the same game we watched it early in the season. They forgot about that boy. Ain't no way you
Yeah,
design 15 plays and 12 on go to Bijan. Where they do that at, bro?
you not wrong when you say it was some games where they did forget about him. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's
But
to the
I
point, bro.
think
It's to
they
the point where
learned from the error of their ways.
the defense know all our tendencies, bro. They know our plays. Like I said, Bijan got to shake how many dudes to get the amount of yard he get.
Yeah.
How
Sounds
many folks Tyler just had on their back the other day?
yeah, but see, also you don't want him all. You got to kind of like watch his load too when he getting all that contact too. You don't want to wear him down.
Yeah, I don't
You
I
want
don't
you
expect
want him to be you want
look,
him to be fresh for if you make them playoffs. You
bro,
want
I
Tyler
don't
to be
expect
fresh.
I don't expect Tyler to have the same amount of touches as Bijan. I know Bijan the number one back. I don't expect him to have the same amount of touches, but I don't need it to be when you look at the stat line, 30 to 9 touches. 30 to 9. Come on, bro. That's a certified break giver.
Yeah, that I ain't gonna
That's
lie,
a certified
very
break
off
giver.
that's very off balance. But Southside say he don't think Mike got a problem with Ray catching the ball while open. I think he's consistently scheming up plays for Ray. What's the difference? What's the difference?
It's the point. It's the point that defenses are taking away. They're purposely trying to come in and take away Drake London and Mooney now because they know that's who Kirk Cousins go to when he in trouble. So if you got
Mm-hmm.
Ray open and you got Kyle Pitts open, give them the ball. They were scheming up for Kyle Pitts. They were making sure Kyle Pitts didn't get open. They was doubling him, umbrelling covers him. But now he's getting open. You're not giving him the ball. That's a problem.
Thing is this, man. If I'm scheming for Ray to get open, it's because Ray gets the fuck open. He gets open.
He got some nasty route concept. He do got that. He got those.
It's because the boy gets the fuck open.
Yeah, he do.
So if I'm sitting down in film and I'm watching, see this the shit. See, and I love when a motherfucker try to act like he's so goddamn smart. If when a coach sit down and look at film and he say, man, that motherfucker right there stay getting the fuck open. Let me draw some more stuff up for him to see if we can get him open more. It's because he done earned it. He earned it. So if he getting plays drawn up for him even more to get the ball thrown to him, it's because he earned it. So that's what he's getting. That's what he's getting. He's getting more opportunities. So, and listen, man. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want this to become a thing. I don't want this to become a thing. So I'm gonna choose
Go
my
to that
battles
mid
here.
statement, bro. Go to Brian People's statement.
I'm gonna choose my battles. Brian, people say he's not wrong, but if Bijan is cooking, let him cook. I still think Kirk is limiting Zach Robinson play calling. That's my opinion. That's
I
just
believe it. If somebody cook and let them cook, but if they damn near out of breath and can't breathe, nigga, why you still got them out there?
that's true. If you got somebody that's capable of coming in and doing exactly what he's doing to give him a spell, that's why you got a dual set back. That's why you got a dual backfield. That's why you got two guys that can come in and complement one another. So they don't have to be gassed at the end of football games. Michael said, "Shot, I thought you killed the string." Yeah, no, I ain't killing no goddamn string for what? For what? We here. We here, Michael. He said he put Casey in slot over Ray because Penny's used to him. Why the fuck would you do that? See, this is the shit I'm talking about here, man. This the problem I got. This the problem I got with other content creators getting the fan base on they. And I know this. I think I seen this come up inside the chat anyway when I was watching a live earlier. So it probably didn't that per se didn't come from a content creator. I don't think. Maybe it did. But this the problem I got. See, when these mythological ideals come up, because sometimes people sit down and do a little too much studying to where they study so fucking much that they start seeing shit that ain't there. They start seeing leprechauns and unicorns and they start seeing rainbows and magical people that come out of fucking nowhere. Ray McLeod is producing. He's on track to have 1,000-yard season as the number 3 option on the fucking offense. But you gonna put a motherfucker that ain't seen the motherfucking field in the motherfucking game just because he been practicing with the guy that's about to take over a quarterback. I would give the guy some looks, maybe. I might give him a couple looks. If I'm going to not dress somebody who been dressing all season long, who you not going to dress? Because if you going to the receivers that's dressing, they've been dressing all season long. So who you going to not dress so that Casey could get some looks with pennies and some real live PT? Who you going to not dress? Ray? The motherfucker that's sitting up here finna have 1,000-yard season as the 3rd option on the damn offense. You gonna see him for a motherfucker that ain't got shit. Think about the shit y'all say, man. Think about that shit. And Michael, I get it. It's an idea. I get it. But stupid ideas, they happen too. They come across our minds too. That's stupid ass idea. But see, when some of these content creators been letting stupid shit out their mouth, trying to get the fan base to feed into the bullshit that they saying, over analyzing like a motherfucker. Here it is again. Football is always never that complicated, folks. Why in the fuck would you take PT away from a motherfucker who's the third option and finna have 1,000-yard season for somebody that ain't even smelt the motherfucking turf on Sunday? Be real with yourselves. He said Casey a monster. If you say so. Brian, people say Zach do need to learn that too. You got to save your running back's energy. Absolutely. Corey Gill 5 say y'all trusting Casey right now with a playoff berth on the line. Say that, man. Ray and Mooney actually killing it as the slot. We don't need Casey on the field yet. Hodge need to be on the field more as a receiver. I don't mind Hodge getting a couple more looks in the game, but Hodge been taking care of business, doing what he know he there to do, which is special team, and he been taking care of business. Southside 12 said, "Nah, Ray isn't on a 1,000-yard pace. Only 3 games left, and he's like 5. He had like 500 yards. Nah, he got more than that." Southside, he said, "Well, 588, man. Yeah, it's 3 games left. It's possible he could get 1,000 yards. It's possible. It ain't impossible." Michael said, "Every time Penix come in, Casey come in. That's all I know." Hey, man, that was in garbage time, bro. Michael, that's because the game. Right, that was in garbage time, bro. That was garbage time. And this 588 would have been more than that if Kirk don't look like straight ass against the Raiders. Excuse me. And hell, all the other goddamn games. But listen, man. This shit ain't that goddamn. Football is always never that complicated, y'all. Who gonna get hit the hardest? Who gonna make the necessary? Who gonna stay on the field longer on offense? Who gonna get the other offense off the field the most? Boom goes the dynamite. It's always never that complicated. He said Casey gonna shock the world. If he do that, that's fine. I'm not saying you said you would put Casey in that slot in place of Ray. That's dumb. That's stupid. Don't get in the habit of saying stupid shit, putting your foot in your mouth, and then you find yourself having to moonwalk later. Don't get in the habit of doing that. Big Will, you still there?
I'm still here, bro.
BP say the game of football 60% physical, 50% mental. It's chess, not checkers. That mouth don't even mouth, BP.
No, it's 80. It's 80% mental, 20% physical. It's all a mental game out here in sport. When you play sports, it's all mental.
Hey,
Somebody he had the right idea, but the wrong calculation. He had the right idea.
Somebody give my boy a scientific calculator real quick. Somebody help him out. Mike say facts all day. Watch his film. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, man. Casey, Kate, man. That's fine, bro. That's fine, bro. Um, just let's just let's just try to be that fan base that's practical about things that need to be solved practically.
That's why. That's why this game gonna be so pivotal, bro. That's why this game gonna be so pivotal. I want to see how he used this young boy. Cause if he come out there and call a flawless game with this young man, then I know him and Kurt will bumping heads on certain stuff. You know what I mean? But we gonna see if he was willing to change or what. You know what I mean? So as a 13-year vet, I think you'll have the ability to change things in the huddle or something. It's just like Kurt wasn't picking up pre-snap reads. He didn't see blitzes coming. You know what I'm saying? When you see a blitz come, you supposed to send that hot route right behind that blitz. I ain't see that enough. I'm saying, I'm like, is there like certain stuff that I was picking up, and I want to know who it was, who the problem lies, what the problem lies at? Was it the offensive coordinator? Was it? I know it was both of them, but I want to see did the offensive coordinator gonna change? Is he gonna change? Is he gonna help this young boy come in here and run his offense the correct way? So I'm gonna keep my eye
Yeah,
on that, and we'll see.
and and let's not get it twisted. Michael Penix done had a lot of uh time as a starting quarterback on the college level to the point to where you I honestly believe you could plug him in to this offense, and after maybe a after maybe a drive, it started to slow down for him instantly. And it's almost like, okay, it's just right back to work like I was in college. It's not that big a damn difference. When it comes to the speed of the game at this level, the speed is different, but this is how you slow it down for any player. It don't matter what position you play. This is how you slow it down. You just get out there and you get thrown into the motherfucking waters. And it's sink or swim. And that's sink or swim. And we got to remember this. It's a turning of a new age for this class for the new generation of quarterbacks. The last of the Mohegans, one of them, he probably just got the first actual real taste of it's almost time for me to hang up my cleats, and that was Kirk Cousins. Aaron Rodgers, he next, and after him is gonna be Stafford. He gonna be right behind Aaron Rodgers. But what doesn't say Stafford? Stafford ain't had a major injury like an Achilles tear. Kirk and Aaron, they have. Aaron right behind Kirk. That hard dose of reality gonna hit. You gonna get a little bit more out of Aaron because he's just a much better quarterback, and he's just got a lot more. He's probably still got a lot more left in him. But his cliff is coming too soon, and Stafford gonna be right behind him. The new age of quarterbacks is here. Penix is a part of that. That's why these young boys is being plugged into these systems right out of college, and after being drafted, they being plugged in. Bo Nix, C.J. Stroud last year, that boy in Washington, Daniels, they getting plugged in, and they showing the fuck out. Why? Because they playing with people that you was playing with in college. They going up against people they went up against in college. Hell, they going up against coaches that they went up against in college. The new age of athlete is already turned in the NFL. It's just now that the older guys are finally starting to break down to the point to where they really got to contemplate retirement. That's why we still, well, he is a rookie. Yeah, but look what these other motherfucking rookies doing when they get plugged in. And we said we thought Michael Penix was the most ready out of all the quarterbacks in his draft class last in this year's draft. He was the most league ready because of his quick release, his poise in the pocket, the amount of time he been playing it a starter in college football, the big cannon arm. We thought he was the most league ready.
Yeah. But I think that was the right idea that they had. You got to think about how they're using these young quarterbacks too. These offensive coordinators are taking the ball out of their hand, really. You know what I'm saying? They're not making it like, hey, we finna have him win the game. They using their run game a lot. Look how they use Bo Nix up there. Their run game come in first, then Bo Nix throw that ball. You know what I'm saying? It's just like certain. They put them in good situations. They're not putting them in situations to fail.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. It's how you use your talent. That's the thing. Now, if you got a team set up around your young quarterback, you got talent all around him, then you can better utilize him. Then he's not the only one that they got to. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of
Right,
time
yo.
when you see a lot of these rookie quarterback come in, a lot of them don't have a lot of talent on their team. So
Right.
they're been asked to be a savior, and that's not what a rookie need to be. A rookie need to be a piece of the puzzle, not the whole puzzle. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between a good team and a bad team.
And I think that's something that need to be remembered when we talking about the structure of these teams in the first damn place. Anybody that go even when a playmaker, somebody that's a difference maker on the team like Jesse Bates, he's still just a piece to the puzzle. Your defense can still be straight ass. You just happen to have a playmaker like Jesse Bates at safety. It's still you just a piece. I think when it comes to Penix, man, everything don't have to be black and white. There can be gray area. The gray area can be just tell them to hand the damn ball off, and on third downs, give them somebody easy to check down to that could get some yak yards and pick up a first down. Somebody that could get yards after the catch. If
Right.
when you get ready to sling it down the field, it's gonna be because you done caught the defense all guard and you done let the young boy spread it wings a little bit. So it don't have to be this situation where we need you to go out there. We need you to throw for 300 yards. We need 3 TDs, and no turnover, so we can get out of this game with a blowout against the sorriest fucking team in the NFL. It ain't got to be that. It ain't got to be that. It can be. He can literally do exactly what Kirk Cousins did against the Raiders, and we can win this game. 11 for 17. But hopefully in that 11 for 17, he pick up some third downs. We didn't throw for not one third down. Listen, man, we had 24 first down plays. We ran on 22 of them.
Yeah.
Not only is he a rookie and can do that, hell, you could have went and got damn Bortles off the couch so he could do that. You could have went and got damn. You could have went and got Brian Leftwich off his damn couch so he could do that. Southside said Knicks and Penix because of the years they spent in college were the most pro-ready quarterbacks. I didn't. I felt like Penix was the most lead ready, and I thought him and Jalen Daniels would be the most beneficial to whatever team they went to. And I mean, I ain't expect Jalen Daniels to look like this though, but
It's the offensive coordinator, bro. The way he put him in good position. He put him in good position. They got a lot of talent in Washington. A lot of folks forget that. They got a hell of a backfield. They got a hell of a receivers. They got talent in Washington. All they needed was a quarterback. And they got the play caller using him to the best of his ability. Now, if he would have been somewhere like, say for instance, he would have been in the Jets, that man would be goddamn shell shot right now because he had no offensive line on the Jets. He'll be a shell of himself, dog. But
offensive
by him
line
having a good
ass.
offensive line in Washington, and by him having all that talent around him, and his coordinator not putting him in harm's way, yeah. Now I seen him and Bo Nix hit the Ricky Wall a little bit, but the coaches bring them right back. You done seen them hit the Ricky Wall, but the coaches bring them right back. They don't let them lag around in that area. They save them from themselves, and that's what our offensive coordinator wasn't doing because he felt like we had the 13-year vet. He didn't need to do that. So now I need to see him save Michael Penix from himself. Don't come here and make Michael Penix feel like he got to be the superhero, Captain Save a hole. Have him come in here and run the game plan, be the point guard, get the ball to the playmaker. And we would be
Yeah.
tough to beat. We would be tough to beat.
Quick score update for the Hawks game is 61-55 Hawks. I was gonna try to do the
Oh, the
split
Hawks
screen,
came
but
back?
because
Oh,
I'm on my
they
phone,
were
yeah,
they were
yeah,
down now when I looked at them. Okay, all right.
it's a minute 44 left in the second quarter. Finna go into halftime, 61-55. I couldn't do the split screen. I'm on my phone, and for some reason, it ain't give me the option like it usually do. You know how these updates be on these phones. There's always some bullshit in the damn update.
I like the
But
fight in this team. I like the fight in the team.
64-55 now. Look, so when I'm looking at this Giants game, Will, I'm looking at in certain Penix. Oh shit, in certain Penix. That's
You
some
know,
shit.
you
Lear's mom.
know, you
That's some
know
shit.
the
Lear's mom would be making a joke
you,
of.
you know the listeners ain't gonna let you get away with that. They always listening, boy.
Now that Michael Penix is about to get the start, um, and we going up against a Giants team who their best pass rusher is not going to be in this game, Lawrence, and uh, they've been without their best corner all year long. It's a very bad defense, and I think this is a good opportunity to let the young buck have a bit of a showcase. And I'm not saying that from a standpoint of I'm taking New York lightly. I'm saying this from a standpoint of I'm not like the rest of you motherfuckers out here that want to hold the motherfucker hand and skip him down the goddamn road to the bus stop with a helmet on his motherfucking head, wearing mittens and a scarf around his motherfucking neck while he got heat pads in his damn ass and on his nuts. I want the motherfucker to go to the bus butt fucking naked. And when I see him again, I want to see how he talking. I want to put nuts to the goddamn wall. I want to baptize to some bitch by fire. What you made of, Michael Penix? Everybody else say, man, he'll Ricky. We ain't counting on him to get us to no playoff. Why the fuck not? Pressure make motherfucking diamonds, motherfucker. You either gonna pressure into
Well,
a
they did.
coal or a diamond.
They did say they're not gonna hold the playbook back, so they're gonna let them come out there and play.
I want all this goddamn pussyfooting around this shit with Michael Penix. Fuck that shit. What y'all want, man? What you want, Falcon fan base? You want to pacify motherfucker? You want motherfucker still need his ass white? You want to hug his motherfucker? You want to show him and test a motherfucker? That what you want? I want somebody that when I put it on their shoulders, they gonna run that motherfucker into the motherfucking end zone. They gonna scrum out the pocket and they gonna make a goddamn play. That's what Daniel's doing. That's what Stroud was doing. That's what Nix is doing. That's what Tua was doing. Why the fuck we want our motherfucker rookie quarterback to come in here and look and be played like a bitch? That's that pussified mindset. That's some pussy nigga shit. I don't raise pussy niggas. I tell my kid, I tell my son, hey man, when you go in the room, you be the smartest in the room and the motherfucking toughest in the room. That's how you supposed to be. That's what a man's supposed to motherfucking do. He's supposed to get the fuck up and he's supposed to take this shit by the reins. And he's supposed to make the world his bitch. That's what you want Penix to do. You don't want to go in there, hey guys, can we just make sure that we get a clean snap so I can hand the ball off to Bijan? If he go in there like that, I want that motherfucker to fuck out my goddamn team. And I want the coach to fuck off my team too. Cause he a pussy ass nigga too. Fuck all this pussy shit. Hold his hand, pat his back, wipe his ass. Fuck all that. Throw that nigga in the fire. See if he really about this motherfucking life. We want to win championships. It's time to start thinking different. When it's time to win, it's time to think different. It's win time. It's winning time, motherfucker. Drake is ready. Mooney is ready. Bijan and Tyler are ready. Their offensive line is hungry. This defense is getting tenacity into themselves. They ready. This special teams unit, that special team coach, that little sweet ass looking motherfucker Marquise, he ready. But y'all want y'all quarterback to come in here and be a little bitch. Fuck that shit. Take your young ass out there and become a man, young motherfucker. Go out there and become a man. That's what I fucking want at quarterback. That's the mindset I want my coach to have. That's what I want my fan base. That's the mindset I want y'all to have. Ain't no wiping asses. Ain't no blowing noses. Get out there and make a motherfucking difference for this team. Your peers are doing it. Why you can't do it? You've been revered as one of the best to come out of college in quite some time. Show us. Show us. Whatever they ask you to do, you go out there and you do it to the best of your motherfucking ability. If they say just hand it off, you better be the best motherfucking handing off quarterback there is, motherfucker. Football is always never that complicated. It's you and the man in front of you who gonna win. Who gonna win? Don't develop that pussy ass mindset, fan base. Don't develop that shit. You can't
Hey,
go
I'm in the
out.
car. That background a little loud, but that's why I'm on mute right now.
All right. You can't go outside your door and be no bitch. Every day you wake up, you got to go outside your door and experience new things every day. and you gotta take them things head on. Michael Penix is a grown ass motherfucking man at 24 years old. He don't need you to hold his hand. He been looking at playbooks and play sheets and film for a very long motherfucking time. Give him a drive to get acclimated with the speed of the game or whatever. It's gonna slow down for him real quick because he got a team that's built around him already to help him slow it down. They already talk about his poise. They already talk about his mindset. It's 66-60, Hawks up at half. But they already talk about his mindset. They already talk about how cool and unbothered he is. Well, hell, let that shit translate to the field then, young nigga. And fuck all this pussy shit that these motherfuckers around here talking about some. Don't look for him to be the savior. Don't look for him to be a hero. Ain't nobody said that shit. Everybody know this boy finna come in here and have growing pains. But what I also know is I don't want no punk ass motherfucker at quarterback. When it's time to step the fuck up, step your ass up, man. When it's third and long, and we need to keep a drive going so we can get in field goal range. We can't run the ball on 3rd and 11. You can't run the ball on 3rd and 7. He gonna have to throw that thing. And I dare some bitch to come on live after that game and say they shouldn't even let him throw it. They should have had it off. That's some puss ass nigga shit. And you a fuck nigga for saying it. This being your boy Blakberry Rex. This is the Rex Pit. And we don't harbor fuck nigga shit around here. Big Will, you got any last word for him? Big Will, any last word? Big Will, you up? You there, Big Will?
Yeah, go ahead. What you say, bro?
You got any last word for him?
I ain't got that, man. Y'all know. Find me at on all platforms at Will the Georgia Reaper, man. Catch me every Wednesday night on everything Atlanta Sports at 7:05. Y'all ain't checked out our last episode. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. Y'all ain't like, share, subscribe to my page. Make sure y'all do that. Tell your friend them about me. You know how we do over here at AFN, man. That's it, bro.
Yeah, sir. Make sure you pay attention to the bottom of the screen. Go hit up hometeamfix.com. Oh, shit. I took it off the damn screen. My dumb ass. I ain't mean to do that. But go hit up hometeamfix.com. Get your home team apparel at hometeamfix.com. And represent for your home team, man. It's still holiday, still got holiday stuff up there. If you want to try to get some stuff before the year over with, you might be able to get it on time. You might not, I don't know. But go get over there, get your Falcon fan gear, man. I got some real nice stuff I'm about to upload for the Valentine's holiday. Man, so you got something you want to get your girl, you and your girl want to step out, and y'all want to do the lookalike thing. I ain't gonna talk about you too much, but if that's what you want to do, I'm gonna have some options for you on the website, and y'all make it do what it do, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. I'm about to turn the Hawks game on. Tune in to the Hawks for this second half. And appreciate the T Terrace, the Corey Gill 5, Southside 12s, the Brian Peoples, the Michaels. Appreciate you for coming through, man. The Jonte Rose Gilles. I appreciate everybody coming through, man, showing love. Corey Gill 5. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, showing love. The Sean Coswell, D. Coleman. Appreciate everybody coming through, man, and showing love. Representing for the home team, man. Big Will, of course. Appreciate you coming out As always, holding it down for the home team. Hey, man, like I said, man,
You
don't harbor
already
no.
know I'm here. I'm here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Hey, y'all, don't harbor none of that fuck nigga shit that the rest of these content creators telling y'all to harbor about holding this motherfucker pen in his hand and wiping his ass and blowing his nose. Fuck that shit. He 24 years old. He got plenty of experience at the behind center. This motherfucker got to come in here and he got to show us that he can be the guy for us as a franchise quarterback. Ain't none of these other quarterbacks prove to be a franchise quarterback by coming in here and being a puss ass nigga talking about don't let him throw the fucking ball too much. Fuck that shit. I need to know that motherfucker can slang that motherfucker. So as far as I see it, fuck all that Cottonelle shit. Bring your ass in here and show me what you got. This been your boy Blakberry Rex. This been the Rex Pit. Catch us on the flip side. Home team. I'm gonna holler at you, Big Will. About to turn this game on.
All right, peace.
Hey.
Night ride on the trail.